participating number 6 from our varsity crew too, right, Jack? Okay. So what I'd like to do is introduce each young man. It's truly a special day. We're glad families have come, friends, administrators, teachers, because everybody here plays a role, none bigger than the families. Nobody bigger than the families. To get to this point to where you're making a commitment to go on, a very, very small percentage of student athletes go on and play college athletics. It's less than 3% nationally. Less than 3%. This is 23, these are 23 of our class of about 195, 200 students. So we're closer to 20%, which is outstanding for the high school. But this is a lot of hard work. This is a lot of parents getting up in the morning, driving kids to Little League, to crew, to ice rinks, whatever it may be. The families are obviously the core that start this, but it's also a testament to their peers, to their coaches who pushed and motivated them, the teachers who educated them. And today is a great achievement to be able to be announcing their intentions to go on to college. So we'll start at this end with Patrick Haley. Patrick will be attending John Carroll University, continue his football career. Pat was selected as an all-Catholic and an all-Western New York selection this year as a senior. According to Coach Robbins, he was an anchor of both the offensive and defensive lines. He was an integral part. He was a captain who led our team to a #1 ranking in New York State in an undefeated season. Patrick Haley going to John Carroll University.
I'd like to thank my parents for sacrificing so much for me, and I especially like to thank Coach Robbins, because without him I definitely would not be here.
I told him they'd be short. I didn't expect that short. Kyle Abernathy. Kyle is going to be attending Alfred University, continue his football career. Kyle was also an integral part of our undefeated season this past year. He was selected all-Catholic and also all-Western New York. He scored several key touchdowns, and at the time he was injured, he did suffer an injury late in the season. He was leading the state of New York in interceptions. Kyle Abernathy will be attending Alfred University.
I also like to thank my parents and my coaches, especially Coach Robbins, and we'll be ready for the next level at Alfred University.
Will McCauley. Will has been a huge part of our very strong, very dominant swim program. Will be attending Wheaton College to continue his swimming career. He's a 3-year swimmer for Canisius. He qualified for the Federation State meet both his sophomore and senior years. He placed 6th in the 500 free at the Federation State meet in All-American consideration time. His 500 swim was the 2nd fastest time in Western New York history, behind state champion Jack Boyd, who's a junior here. Will was part of the 400 free relay that finished 2nd in the Fed, and also an All-American consideration time, setting the Western New York record. Will McCauley attending Wheaton College.
I don't really want to make this about me, but I want to thank Jesus first, and also my mom, and my dad, and my coaches, and my teammates, and I'm just really excited to go to Wheaton.
Next up is Jack Trotman. Jack will be attending UMass Lowell to continue his baseball career. Jack has been a 3-year starter at catcher for the Crusaders. He's won a Georgetown Cup as a sophomore. Coach Tenney said he's just like another coach on the field. He's been a team captain his junior and senior year, and he's continually been a top 3 on the team in offensive and defensive categories. Jack Trotman attending UMass Lowell.
I'd like to thank everybody for being here. It's very special. I really like to thank my parents and my brothers and sister. Going through everything we've been through. So thank you.
Teammate of Jack's next is Kyle Lazuski. Kyle will be attending Canisius College to continue his baseball career. Kyle has been a starter both at shortstop and this year at second base for the Crusaders. He's a team captain this year. Coach Teddy has remarked that he is an outstanding defensive player. He consistently leads the team in fielding percentage. Kyle Lazuski, attending Canisius College.
First up, I'd just like to thank my entire family just for giving me the support that I've always needed. And also my past coaches, especially here at Canisius High School. And along with all my teammates that have showed up here today, it's pretty special. So I want to thank you guys for coming as well.
Next is Jack Sardinia. Jack will be attending Georgetown University and be a member of their crew program. Jack's a 4-year member of the crew program here. Jack was a member of a group last summer who rode the length of the Erie Canal barge for juvenile diabetes that raised $71,000 for juvenile diabetes last summer. He was on the boat that was first in New York State in the Scholastic Championships in 2001. He was first in New York State Scholastic Championships in the men's varsity 8 last year. His team placed second. His boat placed second in the U.S. Rowing Youth Invitational National Regatta in 2011 in the men's lightweight 8. Jack Sardinia, who will be attending Georgetown University.
I'd like to thank my mom and dad, my brothers, all the early mornings and long distance crew trips. It's a big sacrifice. And Coach Halen, Coach Becht, Coach Dan, Coach Flaherty, Coach Rost, Coach Kevin Flaherty. You guys have been instrumental in my success, and you taught me the lesson that sometimes it's better than just shut up and work. Still learning that, but that's a big life lesson.
Next is Michael Phillips. Michael, unfortunately, suffered a torn ACL last week in a game, which